Welcome back to Breakfast Television. I'm here with Brad J. Lamb. He is Canada's leading condo developer and real estate broker. What a handle. That's great. I wanted to start off with, because I just moved downtown, I just moved into a new condo, but everyone keeps saying that the condo, especially the condo market, is going to drop, wait a couple of years, and you're going to be able to buy at a cheaper price, but it doesn't seem to be happening.
Well, it happened in 2008, in 2009 during the recession. So what you do see in cities like Toronto is that real estate prices will fall in bad economic times, right? So we're not in bad economic times, we're not in great economic times, but the next time real estate will fall, houses and condos, will likely be during the next recession. And that's not likely going to be for several years.
Right, and what is it about the market that makes it, is the demand there right now? Is the supply out of whack? What are we seeing right now that's keeping the prices so steady? Or keeping going up?
Going up, yeah. Well, so there's demand, there's a real need in Toronto for 38,000 new homes. It used to be 80% of those were low-rise homes and 20% were high-rise homes. Now it's 30% low-rise and 70% high-rise. So the high-rise has overtaken the low-rise. It's the main place for people to live. So what I think confuses people is they see a lot of new condos. They think, why are we building all these? Well, we're building them because there's a need for 38,000 new houses, and now most of those will be condos.
And you had just said, we were talking earlier before, that there is not going to be a lot of houses built, as low-rise houses built in Toronto in the next couple of years.
Yeah, effectively, we're not building any new houses in the city. Any new single-family homes are being built out in the 905, right? And so if you have a house, you're lucky. If you have a single-family house in Toronto, because it's really going to make you wealthy over time. And I think if people can afford to buy a single-family house, and that's a lifestyle they want, they can do that sooner than later, because single-family homes in areas like Leslieville and the Junction and the periphery will break $1 million within 5 years, and it'll become very unaffordable for most people.
And I had just asked you before, a lot of people buy condos thinking that it's going to be an immediate return on their investment. Why is there that mindset, and why is that implanted in us that we think that automatically when we put down our money that we're going to get it right back, or make a profit?
It's the nature of how condominiums are sold. So we open up sales offices and we cater to investors who buy condos to rent them, and some of those investors buy them to resell them eventually and make a profit, a capital gain. And you don't do that. People don't do that much with single-family low-rise homes. So it's the nature of how we've to sell 800 apartments across the street a month. You're not selling those to people with baby carriages, right? These are investors mostly, and that's what drives our marketplace. And so that's why people want to buy and sell and make a profit. It's a commodity to many people. It's a home to a lot of people. So for people it's a commodity too. They then often rent it to somewhere it's going to be their home. Right? And so the condominium has replaced the purpose-built apartment as the apartment unit in Toronto. That's what's happened.
And we were just talking before, because I had said I moved downtown to rent. I wanted to know from you, the rent versus buying. You had something really interesting to say about the people who rent versus the people who buy.
Well, tenants are a very important part of our economy, but what I find when I see how tenants live versus how owners live, there's a difference in a condominium. You can, as a real estate agent, when you walk into a tenanted apartment, 9 times out of 10 it looks different than one that an owner lives in, and it's typically not kept up to the same level of tidiness. When you own your place, you paint it, you buy art, you buy great furniture, you even sometimes buy, you just feel better about your life because you now own something. When you're a tenant, what often happens is you don't invest in new furniture, you don't buy art, you don't paint.
More transient.
Well, it's not your place. Yeah, why would I invest in something I don't own, right? So I find that your life, when you're a tenant, often gets kind of put on hold, and you don't move forward with the things that adults need to do, which is build a proper life, which is, by the way, it is buying art, it is painting your walls, it is getting furniture, settling down and starting out.
Well, thanks so much, Brad. For more information, Brad J. Lamb, all you have to do is go to TorontoCondos.com. We're going to throw it to break right now, but we'll be back with more Breakfast Television